Hey guys, welcome back to Sword of Convallaria. In today's video, they have just announced our next banner over on Twitter, which is going to be Edda. I was expecting this because Gloria's only got a couple days left. So I want to take a look at her kit, give you like an early impressions on whether she's worth pulling, in my opinion, and just have a bit of a chat about her. Now, I haven't fully checked out the exact build they use as the meta build in CN and Taiwan, but I do like looking at the character skills and finding out, you know, some combos that you can do with them and stuff like that from my own play, and I think she does look like a fantastic unit. However, for me personally, I think we have some better units coming in the future that I would rather save for as free to play. I think if you're a spender, depending on your spending levels, she's a pretty solid pickup. Now, if we take a look over here at our good friend Celion, I'll leave a link to Celion's Twitter in the description, and we take a look at like the projected tier list, you can see she's in tier 0.5. And to me, honestly, you guys have been playing the game. You know how good some of the low rarity units are and stuff like that. Tier 0.5 is still a fantastically amazing unit. My problem is that there's just some other ones that I do want to be saving for. You know, Auguste, I don't know how to say this dude's name. You know, Sophia's another one that I really want to pick up, and the one I most want to pick up is Homer, I don't know how we say it, but I had her on Taiwanese version. I absolutely love the way she plays. So there's just a bunch of characters that I specifically want to save for, but Edda, if you do like the look of this kit, I'll probably put 20 summons into her, because I think she has some really cool, fun wombo combos, and I do love wombo combos myself. So let's go over here, we'll take a look, and then we'll take a look at her skills over on the Bilibili translations, so we can get an idea for what she does. So some of the skills that they list here. Now, her core trait, it's a bit awkward to me because she's more of a buffing slash debuffing unit. Now, her core trait does let her, if you choose like the defense shred passives and stuff, it gives her more options to be able to apply debuffs. But in general, I don't like it. Basically, she has an assist attack. So if we read the translation over here, for all enemies within 4 squares of your range, does an assist attack causing 30% physical damage, and can be launched only once per round. So she has like an assisting attack as her core passive. And her core ability is kind of funny as well. We go select an enemy within the cross range and deal 135% damage before attacking again, and then it has shield before attacking gain, not again, before attacking gain shield breaker 4, and it's the 3 energy cost. It just doesn't really make sense with what she's supposed to be, which is a buffer and debuffer. So it is a bit funny in that sense, but the rest of her kit is absolutely amazing. So this one says that she grants attack up, magic defense, and movement up. Now I believe that is an incorrect thing because it's actually damage up. So the big thing on this is, and unless they change it for global, but I'm pretty sure from my understanding of the time, the CN versions essentially, is that damage up stacks with attack up. Now I'll have to wait and see when it comes to global and let you guys know, but I feel like that is one of her big selling points, is that she is damage up, and a lot of others give attack up, so you can stack those and get some massive benefits. She also has the magic defense up and the movement up, which is great, and dispels interferences. So the big thing is the fact that you have this, and then you have other abilities, one on the same tree, which you'd have to use a Constellia or whatever the hell they call it to unlock this one. But this is the build I would personally be looking at, because this one is instant, so you can use it and then use another ability. It has a 0 energy cost and a 4 cooldown, and this one also has a 1 energy cost and a 4 cooldown. So I feel like this wombo combo could be really nice. Instant, dealing physical damage instant, deals 20% damage to all enemies within 3 squares of the target, which is pretty decently wide, and turning the terrain square into liquor, which is, you know, reduced movement, reduced speed, but also reduce magic defense by 40%. So you could use this instant, then use this to buff your magic damage dealers. And like the simple thing I'm thinking is, if you have Beryl and Inanna, you then use Beryl's you know, Rain of Fire skill where it charges for 1 turn. So you get the enemies take a 40% more magic damage, you get the damage buff, you have someone else in the team buff and attack, and then you just go Beryl, charge attack into Inanna, boost Beryl, and you're just nuking the shit out of anything in that range, because once again we do have a pretty good wide spread on those buffs, on the debuff. So I feel like that is the combo I would be going at, and I'm gonna definitely put at least 20 summons into this banner to see if I can get it, just literally for that combo. But she does have a bunch of other interactions. So you got to see this construction where she can build a box. So she has very interesting things which can be used, I guess, tactically to get up edges in certain maps and stuff like that. But I'll go to the English version here. You can see passive. Edda gains attack up if there is an item near her, and she can move again after the attack. It's a pretty cool passive. So she does have a bunch. I think she's got another one in her kit as well, which I think it's like this one. Oh no, with one grid of self. Okay. If she's near an object within one tile, then she gets reduced damage taken by 40%. So, I mean, you're not going to use that too much, but it's just part of her core kit is when there is objects around her, then she can do these extra things. So, once again, I don't know how much I would use that personally. I do like the wombo combo buffing and stuff like that, because she also has, you know, things like the defense break. So, when she does a single target attack, she's got a 50% chance to inflict physical defense down 2 for 40% decrease lasting 2 rounds. So, that's just a passive. So, that's also a really good ability to bring in. We've also got she's got, honestly, this one, support restores 1 energy for all allies within 4 squares, and assist attack damage. Like, I mean, this one is not too bad for the extra energy gain. It just depends how energy stuffed you are, because there's just a lot of ways to get extra energy as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel, but we do have this one where we can deal area damage and deal 40% to all enemies with when one circle, dude, the translation's killing me, at the target fire attribute. So we turn the tiles into burning as well. So we have that as well. So you could play like a control based thing with using like the burst shot with the barrel and that, and then you've got a bit of control. You can manipulate the battlefield. You can really control enemies' range and stuff like that. So I feel like there's some good ways to build her, but I think these two would be my no-brainer pickups personally. Once again, I haven't checked the full meta, but I'm definitely, if I get her, I'm going to try this and do some wombo combos. Maybe I pick up an Inanna from the selector because of creator rewards, because I can get the selector. I don't know. Dude, I really need an Inanna. Dude, it's so bad. Anyway, that's what we are looking at. Like I said, really cool buffing kit. Once again, I'm curious to see if they do change this to an attack buff as opposed to a damage increase buff, because that would change it a bit, because I do think that damage buff is a really unique thing when you can stack that with attack, as I can see it, because that allows you to really amplify the damage that your units can do, along with especially the magic damage dealers, when you can put that barrel out as well, which is really solid. So I'm curious to see. Once again, not too sure, but yeah, I'm pretty probably going to pull on this character. But once again, I do think she is one that you can safely kind of skip, because, you know, especially if you went ahead and got Gloria, I think you're pretty safe in your roster. But once again, I do think she is a cool unit. I definitely think she is going to be a strong unit when she comes out. But I'm trying to think, will she be great for PvP? I think she'll be good for PvP, so maybe I do pull for her. I'm just hoping they lean into PvP in this game. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.